Solid Talk Podcast, episode number 11. It's been 11 episodes already. Still not tired of me? Good. Hopefully you're not. Well, this is the first time watching me. Just know that Solid Talk, we cover everything from union to labor laws to politics. And right now, there is a lot going on. Every state you can imagine, there's some type of action going on by unions, and there's some type of pandering to the unions going on by politicians. Politicians that short term, they're your friends. Long term, they're really not your friends. Why do I say that? Well, because you see it in the way that they vote. The way that they vote gives you an idea of who they are as people. If they're going to vote with you, then that means pass the laws that pertain to us, like protections against AI, protections against discrimination in your workplace, protections against messing up on people's paychecks and not paying them the accurately hours. All these protections matter to the working class, to the working people. And if you let one of those slide, now you're just as complicit as them, the companies, right? Not every company is a shit company. There are some companies that will correct it on the spot and they will fix your check on the spot. But there's companies that will take weeks and weeks and weeks to even address any issues with the check. Now, that's not the biggest thing right now. There is other bigger things. There is stuff like retaliation for whistleblowers. There's retaliation and stuff like that. Or there's they'll start harassing you if you're a shop steward. Okay. There's some protections already in the law for shop stewards, but could there be more? Right? Could there be more? Because sometimes the shop steward, he gets the short end of the stick. He could get yelled at by the company, and then he could get yelled at by the members. But at the end of the day, what's really about, it's a selfless job. You do it because you want to help people. You do it because you want to make a change in your workplace, making sure that the company does not violate you or your coworkers at any time. Now, Solid Talk, this week, I had the chance to visit a strike line. Okay, what's going on there is the employer is not negotiating in good faith. They're negotiating in really bad, poor faith. They're trying to make the members eat the cost of them trying to get more into the green or more into the black, if you must say, right? More money in their pockets. They want to get rid of their pension. They want to get rid of their medical. They want them to go to a 401k and they want them to go to a subpar medical on their tab. Instead of having it in the system with the teamsters, they want to put them in a lesser type of coverage. That's not fair. And it also sounds very criminal because the fact that these guys are not hurting for work, they have a lot of work. Their biggest accounts at this company in Las Vegas, Nevada, is the Las Vegas Paving, which I believe is a company that does everything in Las Vegas for the county, city works, and like stuff like that, projects like that. They provide all those big cement framings for pipes. And if you know about Las Vegas, there's a lot of construction going on. Just ask the carpenters union, the plumbers union, the welders union, the HVAC guys. Everybody's working in Las Vegas. All the construction going on. But this one company, they're owned by a bigger company that does cement as well. You might have seen their bags at Home Depot, like these little yellow and black bags. I think it's Quickrete or something like that. Okay, well, this company, Quickrete, owns this other company in Las Vegas. I'm going to take you out there and you guys can hear some interviews for yourself on what I got so far talking to the people on the ground. Some of these interviews will be in Spanish, and I'll try my best to translate, and some of them are in English. I'm also going to have an interview later on with a couple of other members that were not there when I went. Tune in and let's check this out right now. Solid Talk Podcast out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Today, I'm on the strike line. We're 631, local 631. Estamos ahora aquí en una huelga del local 631. Estamos con
Miguel Ángel Licea.
Miguel Ángel. Dime, ¿qué está pasando aquí? ¿Qué está haciendo esta compañía con ustedes?
Lo que pasa es que estamos en huelga ahorita porque nos quieren quitar la pensión, nos quieren quitar la aseguranza, no nos quieren dar el dinero que estamos pidiendo, pero más estamos por la aseguranza porque hay personas que ocupamos la aseguranza, hay personas que vamos a ser papá, ocupamos la aseguranza para nuestros hijos. Hay un caso ahorita, hay una persona que está aquí ahorita que está recién operada, tiene que estar yendo al médico y sin aseguranza pues no podemos. Hay otra persona que tiene su niña, tiene cáncer desgraciadamente y pues él ocupa la aseguranza por mucho tiempo, es muy caro ese tratamiento, por eso es que estamos protestando para poder a que nos den lo que nosotros queremos y que no nos quiten la aseguranza.
So what he's saying is that this company is trying to take away the medical. We got a couple of people that really, really need it. You got young fathers that are going to need it for their children coming, right? That's very expensive. We have a brother here that was just operated, okay, and he needs it for therapy and for recovery. And we have another person here that has a child that has cancer. They really need this insurance, and this company is trying to tail out and not pay for the insurance. Now, the Teamsters insurance plan is probably the best plan, and that's what these guys got. Now, dime, ¿cuántos días ya lleva esta huelga?
Ya tenemos 2 semanas en huelga y todavía pues, no nos han, perdón, 2 semanas en huelga y aún todavía nos dicen qué es lo que va a pasar, pero le vamos a seguir echándole ganas mientras nos esté apoyando la unión y aquí tenemos que echarle ganas.
Well, it's been ongoing for about 2 weeks, the strike, out here in Vegas. Thank God that the weather is not too extremely hot, because it could get hot out here. But right now the weather is decent. We really want, if you're in Vegas, if you're around the area, come out here and support these guys because they need the support from all Teamsters. If you're a Teamster from Colorado, California, Washington, Oregon, New York, and you're coming to Vegas, make sure that you check in with local 631 and ask them to show you where that strike line is going on. So right now, dime una cosa. Aquí el objetivo es ganar esta huelga. ¿Qué estamos buscando? Estamos buscando mejor médico, mejor salario, porque el salario no está con el nivel de los demás, ¿verdad?
Eso es correcto, estamos buscando primeramente que nos dejen nuestra aseguranza, que nos dejen la aseguranza y la pensión y que nos den un poco más de dinero, porque pues la vida que ahorita como estamos aquí está súper caro todo y nosotros el trabajo que hacemos nosotros tenemos que ganar, estamos muy abajo de lo que de realidad se tiene que ganar. Es por eso que estamos en huelga.
So, they want as an overall, the wages got to come up. They're paying wages that are not keeping up with what's going on in Vegas. Vegas is no longer pre-pandemic numbers no more. You can't go out there and find a house for less than 400 grand. It's really, really hard. Okay, so these guys need wages that are competitive. These guys need their pension to be intact and their medical. With Solid Talk out here in Las Vegas, thank you so much. Solid Talk podcast in Las Vegas, Nevada. We're out here on a 631 official strike line over here in Las Vegas. On with
Cesar Lozano.
Cesar Lozano. How long have you been working for the company?
Been working here since 2018, so 7 years, going on to 8.
Okay, so tell me what's going on. What's the company trying to do to you guys?
So we're in the middle of renewing our contract, and so we're negotiating, and they came at us with switching our insurance and our pension. Our insurance, they want us to be on their health plan, and our pension, they want us to switch it to a 401k. I mean, by taking those two things, it's like you're not wanting the union.
Pretty much they're cutting out the union's legs from beneath them. So this company, they do a lot of big, heavy duty pre-casting of cement. They use it in plumbing. They use it in all the county projects, right? Yeah. So who's the biggest customer of this company?
Las Vegas Paving.
So Las Vegas Paving is like the biggest customer, but it's a lot of county stuff and the state stuff, right? It's not like private little companies,
No,
right?
no, no. The majority, that'll be our biggest contractor, Las Vegas Paving. This is the company that buys most of these boxes and pipes.
So these things, they're heavy. It's not a light duty job where, it's easy 6 hour day. Could be a 8 to 12 hour day easily for anybody. And you're outside. It's not like you're in a nice comfy warehouse somewhere with some AC. So tell me, right now, what's the morale with the brothers? Well, how do they feel right now?
Oh, we're all disappointed because we didn't expect them to come at us with this, trying to get rid of the union. Because I mean, how I said earlier, by you getting rid of the union insurance and the pension, it's like you don't want no part of the union. So we're all disappointed.
Well, companies are gonna do what they're gonna do. They're trying to be cheap asses, save money. But the Teamsters, we're not gonna let them have it. We're not gonna let them have their cake and eat it. Obviously, this company thinks that they're picking a fight with a small thing. They're picking a problem with the Teamsters. And out here, you can see it. It's the weekend. These guys are out here since the night to the morning. Doesn't matter. These Teamsters are out here. Now, tell me something. The insurance, the money, the retirement, all those are important. How is the language here? Is it weak? Does it need more improvement?
Uh, what do you mean by like the language?
Like, do you have enough protections in the language to protect you?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, then that means that you guys are on it. You guys read through everything and you guys are on it. So it's very important that these Teamsters out here, they just continue to, walk the line and not give in till the company pays up. It's very important for all Teamsters that come to Las Vegas, understand that you got to support these guys when you're out here. Walk a line with them, drop off some snacks, some water, whatever you can. Support these Teamsters on strike. Out here in Las Vegas, solid talk.
Who are we?
Solid Talk Podcast out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Estamos en Las Vegas en una línea de huelga con la Unión Teamsters 631. ¿Usted cómo se llama, señorita?
Me llamo Natividad Arrieta.
¿Cuántos años usted trabajando aquí?
Voy a punto de cumplir 4 años.
¿Y qué está pasando ahorita con la compañía? ¿Qué están tratando de hacer con ustedes?
Pues estamos peleando lo que es la aseguranza, la pensión y pues obviamente aumento.
Lamento. La aseguranza es mucho importante porque si tienes hijos es caro los biles, ¿ah? So, ¿cuánto ya tienen tiempo ustedes en la huelga? ¿Cuánto tiempo ya tienen?
Empezamos el 5 de enero.
5 de enero. Y de esos ya están los aires fríos, ya estamos en lo frío. Las Vegas, very cold in the winter. Bien frío en el invierno. So, ahorita los estamos buscando que los den el contrato nuevo con las protecciones que necesitamos. ¿Qué más necesitan ustedes de esta compañía?
Pues más que nada, sobre todo es los salarios y pues es muy importante, por ejemplo, yo como madre soltera, cabeza de familia, tengo 3 hijos, es muy importante tener la aseguranza, ya que hoy en día conseguir aseguranza no es tan fácil y es demasiado caro.
So, she said pretty much being a single mom of 3 kids, you need to have good wages, good insurance, and it's very difficult. I know this because I was raised by a single mother. It's very hard. This company is trying to bamboozle the worker by getting rid of their good insurance, their good retirement plan, to save themselves a few nickels to put more in their pocket. Now, we don't want that to happen, but these companies will try that. Señorita, so ahorita ese trabajo es casi todo para uno que trabaja aquí. No hay otro trabajo más que este, ¿verdad?
Correcto, exactamente, nada más contamos con este ingreso de este trabajo.
Y esta es su primera huelga que está.
Sí, exactamente, es la primera huelga por la que paso, es la primera experiencia que tengo, es algo difícil, pasar frío más que nada. Y pues varios compañeros también están en situaciones un poco complicadas. Por ejemplo, tenemos un compañero que su niña está batallando con el cáncer, tenemos otro compañero está recién operado, entonces son cositas que son muy importantes y muy necesarias hoy en día.
So, this company, they're doing the worst of the worst. They have one of their coworkers with cancer, one of the children has cancer. They're trying to take away their insurance at the worst time. We have a guy here that has just been operated. He's recovering right now. Can't even work yet. He's still recovering. So this company is trying to take away their good insurance. It's unfair. It's inhumane. And now, thanks to the union, they're going to fight to make sure that doesn't happen. Con la unión, todo se puede. Con la unión a su lado, ustedes van a tener la oportunidad de pelear hasta ganar. Y sí van a ganar, porque esta compañía no es una compañía chica, es una compañía muy grande, tiene mucho dinero, tiene también muchos clientes grandes, ¿verdad? Vamos a ganar. ¿Vamos a ganar?
Aquí vamos a estar presentes luchando por nuestros derechos.
So no matter what, if you're in Las Vegas, please show up and support them. They're out here, Local 631. Muchas gracias, señorita.
Gracias.
Solid Talk en Las Vegas, Nevada. Estamos con
José Quesada.
José Quesada. ¿Cuántos años tiene trabajando aquí?
Tenemos 33 años trabajando aquí en esta empresa.
33 años. Usted ha visto muchos cambios, ¿verdad?
Me ha tocado hasta la tercera huelga y muchos cambios.
¿La tercera huelga?
Tercera huelga con esto.
Usted es más que Teamster. Usted ya es GOAT. Es de los buenos.
Ya cumplí. Ya tengo como 8 años que cumplir, nada más estoy extra. Pero
Pues lo bueno que usted ha estado todas las batallas.
sí.
Y no se ha rajado.
No, todavía no. Gracias.
Porque no se rajan los Teamsters. Los Teamsters no se rajan, no importa. Pero dígame, ahorita, ¿qué esta compañía, qué es lo que está tratando de hacer ahorita?
Quiere quitarnos la pensión, quiere quitarnos la aseguranza y no quiere dar dinero. Entonces es lo que estamos peleando. Más que nada, esas tres cosas, las principales cosas.
La pensión, el médico y el dinero tiene que subir.
Claro,
Porque
claro.
usted, ¿hace cuántos años llegó a Las Vegas?
En el 92.
Y los tiempos han cambiado.
Mucho. Han subido
Ha subido.
los precios de casas, todo ha subido en general.
Cost of living is ridiculous out here. It used to be affordable. It used to be a place to escape California and pay a quarter of the price. But now it's just as bad as California, the prices. Dígame, Las Vegas subió todo, pero los salarios no.
No, los salarios no suben igual. Es una diferencia muy grande.
So the salaries here are still stuck in the early 2000s. They're not even up to the next 20. The 20 years gap change that's changed in every other state, California, New York. Here, it's still stuck in 2005 ranges. So, dígame ahorita, con el salario que pruebe y con la pensión que quede así dura, fuerte, y su médico quede sano, ya sin que lo tachen, ¿qué más buscamos?
Pues que haga trabajos, es todo.
¿Y si hay mucho trabajo ahorita?
Sí tenemos bastantes proyectos. Hay mucho en la ciudad, tenemos muchos proyectos que vienen, pero pues ahorita están estancados.
So they're deadlocked on not trying to give the worker what they're owed. But it's not from a lack of resources. It's not from not having any work. Their biggest customer is like city contracts, big contracts to these contractors. And if you've been in Las Vegas, construction is booming everywhere. You could ask that to the carpenters union. You could ask that to the plumbers union, to any union out here that supports these guys. Walk the line with these guys a few minutes of your time. Won't take you long to show them some love, some support, and walk the line with these guys. Now, vamos a ganar. Somos Teamsters.
Claro que sí, vamos a ganar. Siempre lo hemos ganado. Esta no va a ser la excepción.
Y vamos a ganar porque esa compañía va a saber que los Teamsters no se juegan.
No, con ellos no juegan.
You don't play around with the Teamsters. No. Teamsters do not fuck around. Usted, la tercera huelga.
Sí.
Hey, usted se ha ganado la Gold Star de Teamster. Usted ha sufrido con estos guys y ha salido al otro lado.
Hemos sido buenos compañeros y vamos a seguir apoyando con ellos.
¿Qué mensajes tienes para todos los Teamsters de Las Vegas y de Nevada para que sepan de ustedes?
Simplemente ser unidos, unirnos todos y no dejar que las compañías como esta nos quieran sabotear, que nos quieran hacer lo que ellos quieren. Ellos hacen dinero, ¿por qué nosotros no? Entonces, hay que ser.
Give the worker what they're due. Give them their wages. Give them their pension. And if you want, throw in extra protection in their medical. Exactly. That's it. Because everybody's going to get to the age when you're going to need the medical. Right now, when you're young, you don't need it. But when you get to 45 and you start having hernias and you start having problems, you're going to wish you had it.
Your pension.
And your pension. Yeah. So, in Las Vegas, Nevada, thank you so much. Gracias por ayudarme. Y es Solid Talk. Solid Talk Podcast. Today I'm joined by one of those workers out in the Las Vegas strike. Sir, what is your name today?
My name's Jose Lobos.
Jose Lobos. You've been working at, what's the name of the company?
Rinker Materials.
Rinker Materials. How long you been there?
Been there 4 years, going on 5.
4 years going on 5. Now
Yeah.
tell me something. What's going on right now with you guys in the company?
Well, right now we're on strike because they're trying to take away our pension and our health insurance. And for me, that's an issue because the health insurance, I need it drastically right now because I'm in a situation where my daughter is fighting cancer. She got diagnosed with hepatoblastoma stage 3, February 5th of last year. So for them to want to change or take away our insurance right now in this moment for me is difficult, hard, just because I don't know if the new plan is going to cover like everything that she's already getting at the moment. So it's just horrible time for me to be
A
going
change
through
in
this.
insurance would be devastating for any family, even if you don't have cancer. But cancer is even worse because the medicines are expensive, the treatments are long, and not only that, you're thinking about it, it's a child. You got to remember that they're still a child, regardless of what they're going through. So this company is being an asshole, pretty much, about trying to do this to the workers right now. Now,
Right.
right now, that do we have any other help coming in besides your insurance? Do you have a GoFundMe or something set up?
Yeah, I do have a GoFundMe right now.
What's the address? And I'll make sure to type it up and put it on the details here.
You could look it up under Aria Lobos, ARYALOB as in boy, OS.
Okay, Ario Lobos.
Yeah,
Okay, we will make sure to post it. And we honestly, this sucks, bro. This sucks for your family to be going through this, and then a strike on top of that. A strike is like you could get through a strike, but when your child
right.
is sick, it's difficult as a father, right?
Yeah, yeah,
But
extremely difficult, man.
well, I'll tell you this, man. All Teamsters have to open up their heart and remember that our kids come first. Our kids come
Correct.
first, no matter what. You know, our union is there at the second line, but our kids come first.
Right.
Um, so right now, the company is trying to do that. And how is it going as far as striking? How long have you guys been on strike?
We've been on strike since January 5th.
January 5th. And you've been a part of any other strikes before?
Nah, this is my first time being a part of a strike.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's a first time experience. And yeah,
Yeah, well, it's difficult, right? But
correct.
you guys are gonna get through this strike. It's gonna get handled, and the business is gonna get back to work because you guys are a busy company. It's not like you guys are
Yeah,
not a
we are.
busy company. You know,
Yeah, man.
you guys have all big contracts, right?
Yeah, man. I mean, as far as I know, it's all city contracts,
Right,
like, and we produce, man. We all want to work. Nobody really wanted to go on this strike, but for them to just be unfair with us right now is just like, come on,
right,
man. We're not gonna let you guys do this to us. It's just
right.
corporate greed. It's
It is.
my
It
personal
is.
opinion. That's corporate greed
No,
right there.
it's facts. It's facts, brother. It's facts. You know, you guys are busy. You guys are owned by a bigger cement company, right?
Yeah,
Quickrete, whatever
quickly.
it's called.
Hmm.
Yeah. Who doesn't know that? When you go to at Home Depot, it's there. Everybody buys it, you know?
Right.
But it sucks, bro, for you guys to be in this situation. But you know what? I think with just knowing the brotherhood that you have and I met, the guys at your shop, man,
Yeah.
those are some real brothers right there, man.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah, man. I would do anything for all of my brothers, man, because
Yeah,
they've been there for me through my tough times, and I've gone through some really hard times, and they've
yeah,
all came together, helped me out, being sure that I had everything I needed and some.
right.
So dude, we're
You guys are a
definitely
tight knit, Tight knit,
Yeah,
right? Tight
that's
knit,
I
right
was
there.
just about to say that, man. We're definitely united, man. And we're just like a big family. Like we all have
It
our
is
disputes and our disagreements, but at the end of the day, when it's time to like stand together,
right.
we do that, man.
I rode up on them on Saturday night. They were out
I
there in the
heard.
night, bro. I go, man, these are Teamsters right here, man. Look, they got the
Yes,
fire
sir.
going on. They're out there, no matter what the weather
Yeah, yeah.
says, you know.
Yep,
And
yep,
then
yep.
Sunday morning, they were there again, deep, a lot of them.
Hmm.
So I'm like, you know what? This is a brotherhood. You guys are gonna win, and the company doesn't have a chance. When you got that type of brotherhood, the company has no chance.
Yeah.
Um, so definitely we're gonna spread the word here. Um, the guys out in Vegas, any Teamsters visiting Vegas for the weekend, give these guys a little bit of your time, walk the line with them, take some snacks, some waters, and support these guys. And my brother right here, Mr. Lobos, his family needs prayers, they need support. And if you guys could reach out to them through the GoFundMe, through do you have an Instagram or Facebook?
Yeah, I do. My Instagram is J Lobos 1231.
1231. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll make sure we'll tag you on this video. We want everybody to know that the Lobos family right now needs support. And if you want to donate to the GoFundMe, go ahead. I think every brother and every dad out there could know when it comes to kids, it's serious business. Union business is serious, but children, now that's another level of business right there. We got
Yes,
to take care of
sir.
our babies, you know. And you know what, bro? I'll
Yes.
tell you this. I don't know if you're a spiritual man, but I'll tell you this. I put it in God's hands. God's going to make
Oh
sure that
yeah.
this is handled the right way.
Yeah,
Okay.
man. Yeah. I have full faith that my daughter's gonna beat this. I mean, she's gone through a lot and she's recovered amazingly. Even the doctors have said, man, she's a fighter for sure. So I have full
Yeah.
faith that she's gonna pull through, man. And I know God, um, ahorca pero no aprieta.
Right. Right. He
Yeah,
gives you
so
what you can handle. That's about it. Right.
right, yeah,
Yeah. No,
yeah,
you're right,
man.
brother.
So
You know, I tell you right now, man, just whatever you're doing, man, just keep it going. Keep it strong the way you're doing it. Um, God gave you strength for this, you know. He gave you that
yeah.
heart, that beating heart, you know, that gets you up in the morning, the cold mornings to hit that cement yard. Well, the same
Oh
thing being a
yeah,
father, man. Get up and be a father strong. Put on a strong face for your baby. And you know what, man?
always.
Everything's gonna work out, carnal. Everything's gonna work out, man.
Yes, sir, man. Yeah, always, man. I wake up every day at 1:30 in the morning. I go out, do my thing, then come home, do my thing as a dad, man. Not only a dad, but a husband as well.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, being a husband, that's a whole other job right there, man.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
a
man.
whole other job right there. You got to please
Yes,
that
sir.
boss. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, of course. Most definitely, man. I strongly
Yeah.
believe in happy wife, happy life, brother.
You know what they say? What makes them really happy when they don't see you sitting on the couch. That's what makes them
Right.
really happy. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's why
Yeah, man.
we're like we have PTSD from work. Like, oh man, I gotta go do something. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
Well, Jose, thank you for having us and giving us some of your time, man. Anything you want to say to the public so they can know about the Lobos family?
Hey, man, just thank you for all the prayers. If you donate, or even if you just share it on your Instagram feed or, on any of the social media, I highly appreciate that, man. Just all the prayers and donations, everything's is appreciated, man. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Go, go Teamsters.
We will. Well, you know what? We'll check back with you, Mr. Lobos, and we'll see how everything's going. And we're gonna put your baby in our prayers, man. I'm a
Thank
Christian
you.
myself, and I know a lot of Christian Teamsters. Trust me, bro. When it comes to prayer, it's serious business. You
Oh
know.
yeah, man. Yes, sir.
All right, my
Yep.
brother. You stay strong. We'll talk. And take care so much. Thank you for being on Solid Talk.
All right, man. No problem. Thank you for having me, bro. Have a good
Well, I hope you were moved by their interviews, and I really hope that it touches you because think about it. One of the members, their daughters is dealing with cancer. For a father, for a mother, That's the worst thing you could imagine. But he's dealing with it. At the same time, the company is trying to take away their insurance. Not only that company is a bad employer for trying to do that, but knowing that there's somebody there that needs it really badly right now and they're trying to do that, it sucks. It really, really sucks. I'm gonna see if I could attach to somewhere on the page or in the comments or in the description a GoFundMe that they set up for this individual that his daughter has cancer. Any union member, any Teamster could help out. Click in there and send them whatever you can. You know, another member there is recovering from surgery from a hernia. He didn't want to be on camera because he's kind of shy. But I'll tell you this, not even a hernia stopped him from being on the strike line. Okay? That's a Teamster that's devoted, that's vested, that's gonna fight as a Teamster on the strike line and not make excuses. Don't make excuses. If there's a strike line, get out there. Get out there and walk the line with your brothers and be the difference. Be the difference. Solid Talk. We bring you the best news, the boring labor news every week. And I hope that you just tap in with us every week. We got some more interviews coming next week. Make sure that you're here to watch those. Till then, take care of your family. Go to work. Be respectful to your coworkers. Fight hard like a Teamster should. And always remember that together we are the difference. As Teamsters, as a union in the labor community, we are the difference when we unite together. Take care now. Listo.